All right, now that you have created a reduction, not the tasty thing that is like a sauce, not like food stuff, but I'm talking about a reduction diagram from the scale diagram, or from the original diagram, and you have compared the differences and similarities to the reduction, we can move on to this next portion of the notes. So let's remind ourselves here, when polygons are similar, that means that the measures of corresponding angles must be equal. And the key word here is and, the ratios of the lengths of the corresponding sides must also be equal. But the triangle is a special polygon. Okay, it has many sides, but that many sides is always going to be 3. Okay, so when we check whether two triangles are similar, the measures of corresponding angles must be equal, or, okay, very similar wording, but we're using a little bit of a different word choice here, or the ratios of the lengths of the corresponding sides must be equal. So this kind of saves us a little bit of time. Remember how last time we had to make sure all the scale factors were equal and we had to make sure that they're all corresponding angles? Well, to identify if triangle PQR and STU are similar, we only need to know that angle P equals angle S. So angle P equals angle S, and angle Q equals angle T. I'm going to use a different symbol. Angle Q, oh, look at that little heart, cute, equals angle T. And angle R equals angle U. Or, if we don't have that, we can say that PQ over ST, so PQ over ST equals PR, so PR over SU, PR over SU, which also equals QR over over TU. So QR over TU, and it doesn't matter. We can put the STU triangle on top and the PQR triangle on the bottom as long as we're consistent. So that's awesome. That like cuts our work down in half. So let's consider if the following triangles are similar. So ABC, is it similar to PQR? Well, I can say these triangles are similar because angle B equals 62, that's funny, not 6 squared, 62 degrees, which also equals angle R. We can say that angle A equals 75 degrees, which is the same thing as angle Q. And angle C, which is 43 degrees, is the same thing as angle P. So that's awesome. We can say that they're similar, but let's just talk about a few different naming things. So if we're saying corresponding angles, I would say that BC, which goes from 62 to 43, is the same thing as RP. So BC corresponds to RP. And we would say that BA, 62 to 75, corresponds with RQ. So BA corresponds to, those are just ditto marks, to RQ. And last but not least, 75 to 43, so AC, 75 to 43, QP. So this one goes down and this one kind of goes up, so that's a little bit confusing. So we said 75 to 43, so AC corresponds to QP.